Hello from one of the world's great stadiums, the Azadi in Tehran. It's Iran versus Iraq in AFC Champions League action. Sepahan versus Air Force Club, a huge match on the penultimate match night of the group phase, as only one of these teams will go on and realistically challenge Al Ittihad for control of Group C. Al Ittihad just about to wrap up a win against AGMK, so that puts them a clear top going into next week's final fixture with Sepahan. Poised to win the group, Al Ittihad, and bag the one automatic qualifying place. Air Force Club play AGMK next week. And second, as we know, might not be enough. Well, there are all sorts of permutations, but as far as these two are concerned, it's all about just keeping on winning this unforgiving group stage, which will see two of the group runners-up in each of the continental zones miss out on last 16 qualification entirely. When these two met in Erbil in September, an 88th minute goal from Ali Jassim rescued a point for Air Force Club. The tail end of a whirlwind clash that ended 2-2 in what's been a whirlwind group. Group C, incidentally, the second highest scoring of the 10 first-round groups in this year's AFC Champions League, with 30, boosted, of course, by Sepahan's 9-0 routing of AGMK here at the Azadi 3 weeks ago. Sepahan's other home match back on 2nd of October didn't even get started, you may recall. Al Ittihad were awarded a walkover victory when Sepahan violated AFC rules. And those 3 points for the Saudi side could well turn out to be the difference when all is said and done at the end of this fascinating group stage. Air Force Club 7 points, aside from the 2-2 with tonight's opponents, came from a road win at AGMK and a terrific 2-0 win over Al Ittihad 3 weeks ago. Also, there was a defeat away to the Saudi side, 1-0. He succumbed to such a late goal deep into stoppage time in that match. They're pretty well matched, these two, and tonight is going to be absolutely fascinating as the AFC Champions League group stage hots up. It's been a congested series of matches, hasn't it, over the last 10 weeks or so. The group phase will be wrapped up by Christmas, and we will know our qualifiers from the two continental zones going through to the last 16 of this year's competition. The teams are ready, the stadium's ready. It's a fantastic venue, this, the National Stadium of Iran, some 500 kilometers from Sepahan's hometown, from Isfahan, the country's third largest city, but playing in the cavernous, the enormous Azadi Stadium for this AFC Champions League group phase. Their own facility isn't quite up to scratch. It's an imposing venue here for Air Force Club to take on, but the Iraqi visitors are no slouches themselves. Lost that match against Al Ittihad, but those victories in the return against the Saudis and against AGMK have showcased their firepower, and they've got a star that has had a breakout tournament in Ali Jassim, the 19-year-old striker. Been absolutely fantastic and scored some brilliant goals for Air Force Club in this group stage. Now 6 minutes into stoppages at AGMK. Al Ittihad still clinging on, 2-1. So the way things look right now, that's Al Ittihad moving on to 12 points. Sepahan and Air Force Club next up on 7. AGMK, the Minnows, heading for a 5th defeat there. So can one of our teams tonight get a positive result, continue to breathe down the neck of Al Ittihad? grand occasion tonight in Tehran. Everyone's fitted 128,000 inside this stadium for a FIFA World Cup qualifier. A few less than that in here tonight, but the noise and the passion will be a feature as Sepahan, their sights here on the last 16. But what about these guys? Air Force Club gunning to become the first Iraqi side in the AFC Champions League era to survive a group phase. No team from the country has made it to the knockout stages before. What about that for a tribute? That's Jose Marais, the Sepahan coach. Fair to say they've taken to him. Aria Yousefi or Mikla Palavan is the one change to the Sepahan starting 11 from the team that demolished AGMK here 9-0 3 weeks ago. Rizman Rizai and Daneshgar Hazenejad and Asadi were all away on international duty for Iran. Top Qatari official Abdul Rahman Jassim is tonight's referee. The 36-year-old has been to a number of FIFA age-level tournaments and was the home referee at the Qatar World Cup a year ago, where he refereed the third-place playoff between Croatia and Morocco. Saeed Karimi, he's the Sepahan skipper, coming forward there to exchange the pennants with Humam Tariq, captain of Air Force Club. Tariq will play as the left-sided attacking midfielder behind Mohamed Abdul Rahim. Karimi sits deep alongside Mohamed Gorbani as the two-man defensive screen at the base of the Sepahan midfield. So just one change to their team tonight. Air Force Club, as you may expect, they're unchanged from the side that took down Al Ittihad. Ibrahim Bayash, Ali Jassim scored the goals in that Al Ittihad match and were away with the Iraq national team over the last 10 days or so as well. Mustafa Sadoun, also an international fullback. There is plenty of firepower too, if the coaches require it, should things not go their way here. We're all set to go on a big, big night in Tehran. Iran versus Iraq has huge historical significance anyway, and where there's so much at stake in this year's AFC Champions League, you know that this is serious. So 10 weeks ago, these two served us up thrills and spills in Erbil. Air Force Club's Ali Jassim killed home the opening goal, then an error by Mohamed Hamid gifted an equaliser to Mohamed Daneshgar. And into the second half, a tidy little Sepahan move was finished off by Mohamed Gorbani. And just as Sepahan thought they'd started their campaign with an inspiring away win, Ali Jassim did it again for Air Force Club, their new star, popping up with another accomplished finish. 2 minutes from time. He's only 19, Ali Jassim, given the number 10 shirt, and he's playing worthy of it as well. So who will settle the quicker? Well, I mean, Rezayan there wearing 9, but he plays this is a wing back down the right flank for Sepahan. He's forward to score goals, and he might get to this as well. Not quite. Huge ball lifted over the top for Rezayan. He's such a danger, the 33-year-old international. Scored at the World Cup last year against Wales. He's been on target as well. The international break just gone. Sepahan had 5 in the squad for Iran, who got a 4-0 win over Hong Kong and then drew with Uzbekistan. They lost a 2-goal lead, actually, Iran, as the second round of Asian World Cup qualifying kicked off over the last international break. Good start for Iraq. Back-to-back wins for them over Indonesia and Vietnam. It's a long and winding road to get to USA, Mexico and Canada for these Asian international sides. And survive this group phase, then survive another group phase, then maybe a playoff. Hadi Mohammed back to Payam Niazmand, international goalkeeper. That's Gorbani for the second goal. The opening fixture, the 2-2 draw between these two in Erbil. There, Gorbani wearing 66. Feel of the ball for Mohammed Hamid. He's the Air Force club keeper. Iraqi national keeper as well. 48 Handoun, also the Iraqi international, the fullback. Sadoun plays it over the top. Niazmand will deal with it. Chasing player there, Reza Rasadi. It's ready to cross. That's a little bit awkward, and it's going to be the opening goal. Ahmedzadeh. Well, what on earth happened there? The ball was punted wide left. Across it came. Defender and the goalkeeper weren't on the same wavelength. A dreadful mix-up and an awful start for Air Force Club. Superb for Sepahan. Farshid Ahmedzadeh with the early goal that Sepahan craved. Bakary and Ndiaye here. They could have let that run out of play. It's Sadoun who tries to pull it all the way across to Hamid. They're appealing. Ahmedzadeh simply played to the whistle. I mean, he touched it home after Rezayan had made the interception to begin with. And queuing up in the end. Ahmedzadeh takes it away from Asadi. High, heavy pressing there. Intense start. The perfect start. Sepahan 1, Air Force Club 0. Al Ittihad saw it out, so they beat AGMK. So 12 points for Al Ittihad. 4 wins and a defeat from their 5. And remember, it's Al Ittihad against Sepahan next week. That's going to be huge if Sepahan end up winning tonight. Air Force Club just didn't have time to settle, did they? None whatsoever. There's an intensity and an energy here about the home team. Ahmedzadeh gets caught. Togo international Franco Achu, who caught Farshid Ahmadzadi there. With the Cayenne on the back of his shirt. As wildest dreams did Jose Morais anticipate this, I'm sure. The Portuguese coach of Sepahan. Here they come again. Milad Zakipour getting well forward, the left-sided fullback. Seven players, Zakipour, who started every match in this group phase for Sepahan. Razayan. Good delivery that by Razayan. Well, we know about his prowess from that kind of situation. He whipped in a corner that the goalkeeper fumbled over his own line in the 3-1 win over AGMK. He scored twice in that match, Ramin Razayan. Sepahan. Tariq. Jassim. The kick yet might hear. There's a foul onside Abdelamir. And a yellow card early doors here for the goal scorer. Yellow card of the group phase for Farshid Ahmadzadi. Ayabadi Show moved across Baghdad this summer to return to Air Force Club, having spent last season in charge at Al Zawra. In his previous stints in charge, he had steered Air Force Club to the league twice, 24 years apart, 1997 and 2021. He's got a decent unit here for sure as well. Might not be enough the way things are panning out the business end of the group stage, but they've given us some great moments in this year's AFC Champions League of Air Force Club. And undoubtedly have unearthed the star in this guy Ali Jassim. Just wait for him to come to life. There's a real spring in his step though of Sepahan, looking for this second goal. Really useful overlap by Asadi, wide left that time. It's Ndiaye was able to clear. And we've heard the galloping moves of Zenejad behind him as well, I'm quite sure. As a Morais, a year and a half into a 3-year deal with Sepahan, got them to runners-up in the league to Persepolis last year. Second ball was rifled into the near post. Sepahan able to pick it up after Air Force Club failed to clear. It's the first time of asking. So another trip on Humam Tariq. He tried to do exactly that on the recycle. Now then, Ahmadzadi has got to be careful. And Ndiaye. Mustafa Sadoun. Snap required in the middle of the pitch is exactly what Franco Achu was trying to do. And Gorbani was caught. 4 players who played every minute in the group stage for Sepahan. Kubani. There's been Daneshka and Rizayan, the defenders, and Yasman, the goalkeeper. Again, swiftly move forward. Air Force Club deal with it that time. Marsha. Really effective press here from Sepahan. In fashion something again with Asadi. Corner's good. Mohammed with the contact. It's a super whip on that again from Rizayan. It's a lovely deliverer of a dead ball, Ramin Rizayan. Another day, and Mohammed sticks that on target at the centre half. With Daneshkar at the back. First time Air Force Club have moved it into the box. And Mohammed able to clear. First surge there from Bayesh down the right. It's back for Mashan. Bakary Ndiaye, the Mauritanian international. Tariq. Bayesh will chase this. Bayesh will retrieve this. Useful as well, a whip on that to the near post where Abdul Rahim was hovering. Just beginning to get a grapple, aren't they? Just get fingernails onto the cliff face in this game. Mogadishu's Air Force Club team. No team from Iraq has been through the group stage yet. Going back to 2002, a total of 7 Iraqi teams have played in the groups. And not one has made it through. Pre-AFC Champions League era, a little bit more success of note, but no victory. Here's Rizayan. Good pull back from Rizayan, and they're scrambling horribly at the back here. Hasenajad had the chance. It's going to come back to Rizayan. More by luck than judgment do Air Force survive there. And then Karimi works it all the way back round to Mohammed. Zakipur is pulled down. Bayesh. Lovely ball inside the fullback, wasn't it? Pace of Rizayan and the presence of mind just to tuck it back there into the onrushing Hasenajad. Just heals it a bit, doesn't he? Well, Sure, we're going to move on with this Rizayan free kick. Potential penalty check. According to our friends down there, down on the touchline. No. Still there's danger for Air Force Club. Strangely muted delivery that from Ramin Rizayan. Just kicks up, doesn't it, off Reza Asadi. Would have been terribly harsh. That been given against Ndiaye in the box. But it's just a little heavy. And again, the Force Club can't get anything moving. As the Iraqi teams have come to victory in Asian continental club competitions. It's the AFC Club Championship era when Aliyah, Al Shorta and Al Rashid got to the finals. Oh, he's carried that, hasn't he? Niazman managed to release, at least to the satisfaction of the officials, just as he threatened to slide that out of the area with a ball in his hands. His final appearances 1971 and 1989 for Ali Al Shorta and Al Rashid. They were beaten by Maccabi Tel Aviv and Al Sadd respectively. Goodness me, he's right on the limit there, isn't he, Niazman? Kobani. Rizayan. Oh, nicely done. Asadi tries to work that one too. Nice idea. Combination play with Asadi and Ahmadzadeh. A super long diagonal, which is pinpoint to Ramin Rizayan. Sepahan moving the ball forward really quickly tonight. Jassim couldn't steer it there to Ibrahim Bayesh. Achu to Ndiaye. Bayesh. Tariq. deals with the long ball forward. Room here for Ali Jassim. That's nicely done. Zakipur, cleverly done there, but he's given it away. Achu. Good, strong, honest battle in the middle of the park there. Achu and Abdelamir versus Gobani and Karimi. Seem to be offside there. Ibrahim Bayesh. Strange. Look across the line, or at least didn't have any problems in looking across, timing his run. Okay, he may have just healed it, Rizayan, but it's forced the issue again. It's forced the corner. He makes things happen, this guy, Ramin Rizayan. So, Rezayan with this corner. Again, it's pumped in with pace, dropping awkwardly. There's a foul in there. Problem for Ruslan Handoun. Players throwing themselves at that Ramin Rezayan delivery. Really good, entertaining tempo to this AFC Champions League clash. Sefi. Goes all the way back to Niazmand. The first half reaches its halfway point. Sepahan leading Air Force Club thanks to that 4th minute goal from Farshad Ahmadzadeh. High press, the intense press, forcing the mistake. Right-sided fullback Mustafa Sadoun of Air Force Club. Another booking that time for Bayesh, so that's one on each team into the book after the goal scorer Ahmadzadeh. Imam Tariq now looking for options from this throw. Tariq gains a few more yards. Yeah, effectively stifled here, Air Force Club. And it's up to Al Shorter in the Iraqi Premier League in 22-23. Al Shorter, by the way, not granted an AFC Champions League licence. He also won the Iraqi Cup last season. The Air Force Club runners-up in Iraq. Sepahan runners-up in Iran. Finished behind Persepolis. Also, like Air Force Club, won the Cup. AFC Cup is the name of the National Cup in Iran. The 4th Cup victory. Sadoun into Achu. Tariq. And there's the runner. He's in as well, Ali Jassim. Got pace, hasn't he? Footwork as well, takes 2 to stop him. Jassim over there and Humam Tariq. Both given their full senior debuts for their clubs at crazy young ages. Jassim at just 14 and Tariq at 15. Saad Abdul Amir, a referee from Qatar. He's not messing around, is he? There's no warnings here. It's kind of, right, you go in the book for that. For the trip on Ahmedzadeh. One of the other players booked tonight. 3 yellow cards already in 26 minutes hit. Time for the defensive midfielder for Air Force Club. Flick on was good from Asadi. As in terms was the defensive operation there from the team in blue. Big long pass, accurate enough as well for Ali Jassim. Got it up nicely. Again though, plenty of yellow shirts back at their stations, and the distribution was smart enough as well. Shan cleverly won the free kick, kicks up and was dealt with by Daneshgar, with that Ali Jassim breathing down his neck. And Mohammed hoists it clear to Asadi. Zadeh picks up. There's a problem here with Reza Asadi. He took a whack to the back of his head. They look to break quickly there. Sepahan. Sure, there's too much blame can be attached to that challenge from Ruslan Handoun. So let's have a look again at the incident in the 4th minute that led to the goal. Shuffled back across rather awkwardly, wasn't it, from Sadoun. Rezayan there allows Ahmedzadeh to tap it. I mean, it was going in. There was no Air Force player back who could possibly have stopped that from rolling over the line. Ahmedzadeh made sure. Two goals in competition this season for Reza Asadi, the 27-year-old forward. He's the only summer recruit in the starting 11 tonight, Asadi, and joined from Tractor over the close season. Six goals in 7 matches in the league as well for Reza Asadi. In form. Good ball again over to Rezayan, brings it under his spell and tries to tuck it across for Asadi. There he is again, just hanging off the last defender every single time, Rezayan. I'd love to hit those long diagonals to him. Kicks up off Handoun there. Got back in time. Mashan sweeps it forward. Bayesh. Well dealt with. So often it's just being released, isn't it? The moment Sepahan forced that turnover, just hit one of the front players as soon as you possibly can. Get that ball up top. Don't know what in particular that last occasion though. Ndiaye. Back for Hamid. Andoun. Jassim. Involved Bayesh. Hugely close call. Last diagonal offside called fine there, so it didn't get their corner. Mustafa Sadoun. Running again, Ali Jassim always in behind. Anticipation was there. Ali Yousefi gets back at Ali Jassim there. Just 14 when he made his senior debut for Al Kark. Got his first goal in the Iraqi Premier League at 15, did Jassim. You see why there's so much fuss around this player. There's a responsibility from the corner here. Jassim, plenty there. There's a free header in the end, wasn't it, for Ruslan Andoun? Couldn't do anything constructive with that. It's a good delivery though from Jassim. Masha. Sadou. Oh, Bakary Ndiaye. Andoun. Sandwich over the top for Bayesh. Jassim, just a little too heavy. It rolled on a little too much there, but nice idea. Bayesh trying to unlock Sepahan just with that little clip over the top there. Tariq. Najon Abdul Rahim. Scurried away. Lifts it up and over. Achu. Good ball that. Jassim. Two to target. It's too near the goalkeeper. Bayesh just pulled short, hovering around the edge of the 6-yard box. But Sepahan, we've heard the alarm bells ringing here. It's a couple of times now. The passes over the top, if they're well timed, can key into those runs of Ali Jassim. Air Force Club, the only Iraqi team in this year's AFC Champions League. After that issue with Al Shorter and failing to fulfill the licence requirements. Iran have 4 representatives. Persepolis, Saji Mazandaran. Not gone too well for them, has it? Cup winners 2022, the Saji, after winning their opening game actually in Mumbai. Been found out since in Tractor, who were in the playoff round, beaten by Sharjah, who took up their place in the group stage. Persepolis in the Group E with Al Nassr. Those two playing. at Alawal Park in Riyadh tonight. Achu. Bayash. Achu continues his run. There's the overlap. Bayash does well again. Two in the middle! And that's come over from Abdul Rahim. Well, has the defender got back there to punt it over the top? Or is that a miss? It's rocketed across, but super link-up play here. Bayash and Achu. And Abdul Rahim makes that dart. Oh dear. He's put it over. I don't think Rizyan was required there to intervene. I mean, it's come at him at a fair old lick, but it goes down as a really solid chance not taken. But they've had a good 10-minute spell or so, Air Force Club. Smooth until the finish. Three Iranian winners of the AFC Champions League. Indeed, its previous incarnations. Istiklal, they won it twice, 70 and 1991. Paz Tehran in 1993. And since that victory 30 years ago, Iranian clubs have got to the final 5 times, but have lost every one, including Sepahan. They had their moment in 2007, but in the days of two-legged finals, they couldn't beat their own Reds. It was 1-1 and a 2-0 defeat in those 2 matches back in 07. Slipped by the defender, enough of a header away. Ali Jassim. Bayash wants it wide. Again, there's 2 in the middle. Again, it's Abdul Rahim, very tightly shackled. Well, just starting to be more of a potent threat, Mohamed Abdul Rahim in the middle there, who came into the team for the Al Ittihad match, having come off the bench in the previous 3 in the group. Decided to partner elder statesman and the youngster, 19-year-old Ali Jassim and 30-year-old Mohamed Abdul Rahim. The signs are that it can produce something good for Air Force Club, that link-up combination. Not yet, but signs of encouragement. Tariq waits for the movement. Ali Jassim provides it. Solid challenge there. Yeah, well played between them, Gabani and Rizyan. Well, assistant to Jose Mourinho, Jose Moraes. He's various high-profile jobs into Chelsea, Porto, Real Madrid, and then, as is often the case with the loyal deputy, they go off and do their own thing, as Moraes did, winning trophies across the Gulf in Saudi with Al Shabab and Al Hilal, and with the Jeonbuk Motors in Korea as well. Zion deals with it really tidily. So, less than 5 minutes to go in the first half here in Tehran. Sepahan continue to breathe down the necks of Al Ittihad at the top of AFC Champions League Group C. Working so hard to just win that back in midfield as well with Said Karimi. And there's a bone cruncher. Oh, it's a straight red. It's a straight red. The referee has been pretty unforgiving tonight with some of his decisions. He was right on that. He has produced a straight red. Wow. Down to 10 with over a half to play. I mean, we'll have a look at this again. He loses possession, doesn't he, Mohamed Hossein-Nejad? And those studs are up and they do catch Tariq. And you can see why the referee's done that. You really can. Mohamed Hossein-Nejad sent off here for Sepahan. That could be a game changer. The youngster who's just had his debut for Iran. He got a minute against Hong Kong in the international break just gone. Today's world crashing down in the AFC Champions League right now. Just a moment of madness there. It's that sort of internal frustration, isn't it, when the ball runs away from you and you don't get the touch you want, so overcompensate. And overcompensate whilst out of control, crucially. Sepahan reduced to 10 men by half-time here. Mohamed Hossein-Nejad's participation is cut short. The scorer of 2 goals against AGMK won't be adding to that tonight. That's a big blow for Sepahan. Over a half to play now with 10 men. The referee has been no nonsense here. He knew this was going to be full of fire, this match. 3 yellow cards already and a straight red now. Big chance tonight now for Air Force Club. Ali Jassim swings in that free kick. So Sepahan head on it. Should be safe enough. Bayesh's cross. All the way up and over there, claimed by Niazmand. So we're past the 45. There'll be 7 extra minutes here at the end of the first half. Well, it's going to be a fascinating chess match from here on in for sure. Air Force Club will expect to have much more of the possession now. When they were getting in the ascendancy anyway. Achu. Abdelamir takes it on. That's a good challenge. Still not pulling any punches here. Gorbani got that touch towards Ahmadzadeh. Sadie with the touch back. And the challenge from Bayesh deemed late. That was the flick back. Karimi, there didn't look to be too much wrong with this. Bayesh and Karimi, the two number 8s, involved in that incident. And this clock will be ticking further past the extra 7 minutes, won't it? With the stoppages like this. Rezayan, inevitably, try and pick out a colleague with this. Oh, they were very flat there, trying to play the trap. And they got the trap right, in fairness, but there were a few nervy individuals at the back there, I think, for Air Force Club and in the crowd. Everyone pushing out, gambling on everyone, doing it at the same time there, the visitors tonight. That was Youssefi. The overlap, oh, a bit of an awkward one that. Diaye, Youssefi does well, and then Imam Tariq feeds it back to Mohamed Hamid. So the onus is on Air Force now to play their way through and make use of the extra man. Saad Abdelamir with the carry. Franco Achiu for Ibrahim Bayesh there. It's back short, it was a short pass. Abdelamir. And again, Saad Abdelamir clicks it up and over. Bayesh was there. Able to steer it down to Jassim. Thump forward, just buys Sepahan a little bit of time here. Zion. Ball hits the referee, so we'll have a restart here. Now we can gain an unfair advantage from that. Sefi. And Sari was the runner. Abdelamir. Achu. Two yellow shirts there around Achu. Wants to get it on quickly. Bayesh. And in that midfield, they're having to work extra hard now to make up for the loss of that man. The Iranians. It's going to sap the energy. It could be a feature of the way this second half transpires tonight in Tehran. Marchand does really well there. Hamoud Marchand. Solid defending. Achu for Mustafa Sadou. Ruslan Handu. Imam Tariq. Payesh. Jassim. No change out of side. Karimi there. But there we go, the extra 7 minutes have elapsed and Sepahan have the lead here over Air Force Club at the break, but a long second half, a man down, stretches out in front here of the Iranians as they look to chase down Al Ittihad at the top of the group. This came after just 4 minutes, a suicidal pass across the face there that committed the goalkeeper Mohammed Hamid. In came Rezaian to just nudge it goalwards for Ahmedzadeh to smash it over the line and claim his second goal in the AFC, the Champions League this season. But one of the big talking points was the straight red card shown to Mohammed Hosseinaja here, which means that Sepahan are playing with 10 men against the 11 of Air Force Club. They lead, but it's going to be a tricky second half for them. Sepahan 1, Air Force Club 0 at the break.
Since its approval by the International Football Association Board in 2016, the video assistant referee system has continually been embraced by the AFC, beginning with its first use in an AFC competition in 2019. The purpose of the VAR is to rectify clear and obvious mistakes in match-changing situations. Based on the philosophy of minimum interference, maximum benefit, the VAR team supports the decision-making process in 4 scenarios: goals and offences leading up to a goal, penalty kick decisions and offences leading up to a penalty kick, direct red card incidents, and mistaken identity incidents. Located in the video operations room, the VAR team has access to all camera feeds and automatically checks every match incident. In the event of a clear and obvious error, the VAR communicates with the referee immediately. The referee makes the check signal by pointing to the air to indicate that the restart of play is delayed. The VAR can suggest a review, but only the referee can initiate it by making the review signal. The outline of a TV screen. The referee always makes the final decision and can be supported by the VAR in 2 ways: using the information received from the VAR for factual decisions, or personally reviewing the incident at the referee review area for decisions that require an interpretation.
So we hit the roar then as the Sepahan players, just 10 of them, remember, return to the field for this second half. The number 10, Farshid Ahmedzadeh, with the 4th minute goal that separates these teams. But it's a huge chance here for Air Force Club. 45 minutes to save their AFC Champions League campaign effectively, really. The referee from Qatar has shown 3 yellow cards. And of course, he was sent off Senizad as well, which leaves the Sepahan struggling. The changes being made here. So Sharira Mogalo for Arya Youssefi, play anywhere along the front there. Mogalo, the 28-year-old international, and one of the few players who's been overseas. Actually, has played in Portugal with Santa Clara, previous league winner with Persepolis, Sharira Mogalo. That's the one change here for Sepahan as this second half gets underway at the Azadi Stadium in Tehran, 500 kilometers from Sepahan's home city. Isfahan is the base of Sepahan, the 2007 AFC Champions League runners-up. Air Force Club starting strongly. Mustafa Sadoun with the charge there. Inevitably, with the situation they're in here, Sepahan, the tendency is surely not to push men forward. Hitting those long diagonals in towards the airspace of Ramin Rezayan was a big tactic for them. Not necessarily sure that sort of conservative is their default setting. We shall see how adventurous they are in this second half. And Ali Jassim has pace and plenty of trickery. The signs of a partnership between he and Mohamed Abdul Rahim up there for Air Force Club. And Tariq and Bayesh patrolling the wings. Air Force Club are no slouches. Sadoun forward on the right-hand side. The cross is dealt with. Only for so long, though. This is going to be the problem here for Sepahan. So another opportunity to use those attacking players. Sadoun swept it in. It was too high for Ali Jassim. So now it's Souman Tariq on the opposite flank. Achu, the Togo defender, comes short for Saad Abdelamir. Mahmoud Marshan, and Abdelamir again. Looks for Tariq. Handball is called. Well dealt with. Second ball, struck with some venom. Tariq has it again. Bakary Ndiaye. Mustafa Sadoun. Jassim with a layoff. Ibrahim Bayesh now. Mustafa Sadoun. There's Jassim. And again, Ali Jassim. It's for the give and go. The first touch was decent, pulled across the face by Mustafa Sadoun. But this is the way things are going to go, I think, in the second half. Air Force Club, all the possession, all the attacking intent. It just remains to be seen whether they can successfully pick that lock. Mustafa Sadoun gave himself a flash of a sight of goal there, didn't he? But has dragged it across, kind of in between a shot and a cross really there from the right-sided fullback. And Yasmin foists it clear. Moganlu with the first attempt to challenge Bakary Ndiaye. Just a little unrefined that really from Moganlu. She started the first match with Air Force Club on match day 1, 10 minutes against AGMK thereafter. Mashan, one-touch stuff from Air Force Club here. Went back, but illegally that time. Bayesh just tripping his man. Mohamed dropped to the turf. This is the 43rd year of competition for Asia's top teams. The 21st season since the rebrand, which turned the Asian Clubs Championship into the Asian Champions League. Al Ain won that first tournament since the rebrand in 2003. Well, Rizayan, first foray really of the second half for the right-sided player for Sepahan, and he shoves the defender. Sadoun. That's for the correct run. Two drifting into space there. One of them was Saad Abdelamir. Tries to get across to shut down the attempted clearance. But he's got the lot, Ramin Rizayan, as well as the pace and the instinct to just attack, and the prowess with a dead ball. He's a fair bit of sturdiness about him as well, hasn't he, physically, Ramin Rizayan. Since the players returned from the international break, Sepahan did get a win in the Persian Gulf League. At the weekend, they beat Istiklal 3-0 away from home. Moved them to within a point of Istiklal. That victory. Istiklal, one of the teams that is unable to get through the finishing tape with the Iranian sides. They're pretty successful in getting to the final of club competitions, but not winning them once there. Istiklal beaten by Jubilo Iwata in 1999 in this stadium. Mustafa Sadoun, good delivery, well-headed. Daneshgar, really firm contact there. Well, if they can make moments like this count, it really would be something. Moganlu with the first surge ahead of Reza Asadi. But it's going to be an awfully long half, isn't it, if that's what we can expect from Sepahan. They lost that 2007 final by a 2-goal margin over the 2 legs against Urawa Reds, and Sepahan, Persepolis in 2018-2020. Last occasions, the Iranian team has reached the AFC Champions League final. Persepolis beaten 2-0 on aggregate by Kashim Antlers 2018, and then 2-1 by Ulsan Hyundai 2020. Mashan. Andeai. Handu. Where's the craft? Where's the guile? Going to be a test of that here for Air Force Club. Andeai. Abdelamir. Hamid Mashan. There's the runner. They have to break the lines. Mustafa Sadoun cuts it back. No danger, says Mohamed Daneshkar. And the eye again. Achu. Imam Tariq. Ruslan Handoun. Masha for Abdelamir. Very animated. Cross isn't good. Well, this is one where you're going to be looking forward to the possession stats, really, of Air Force Club. We're 10 minutes into the second half. 10 men of Sepahan have shut up shop, more or less, here. Both teams knew which way this was going to go in the second 45. They can't involve Moganlu. That's going to be a real struggle for Sepahan. As IRN will let it drift out of play. His team haven't won the title since 2015, the last of their 4 titles in 6 years. They had a really good run in the first half decade of the 2010s. 5 national championships, 4 cups. Air Force Club, 7-time champions of Iraq. They're one of Baghdad's big 4, Air Force Club, with El Shorta, Al Tala, and the most successful club in Iraq, Al Zawra. Mashan. Abdelamir, where's the movement? Yeah, and that will suit Sepahan. That will suit Sepahan. If Air Force Club just don't quite have the flash of inspiration that they need to cut through. Substitutions going to be made here. Looks like attack-minded substitutions in the middle of the park. Sharif Abdul Kadim Alimari is being readied, and is that Shihab Farhan as well down there. Show urging his players forward, telling them where he wants the ball to be played. He's making every pass almost there, isn't he, the Air Force Club coach? And indeed, the visitors were going to have to get used to this, I think. Just the extra little bit of sympathy vote at the end of these challenges. Not speculative there from Mohamed Kobani. Drawing it from Mustafa Sadoun. Quite sure it warranted that sort of reaction, did it? We've seen it all before. We close in on the hour mark here at the Azadi Stadium in Tehran. Yeah, that's the right way. Sharif Alimari then for Humam Tariq. And in fact it's 19, Mohamed Kasim Majid for Bakary Ndiaye. Both these players off the bench previously in the course of the first 4 matches in the AFC Champions League. Neither of them have started yet. Impact players, they hope, here. The visitors from Iraq. There's a throw here for Zakipor. Rare bit of territory gained here. Enjoying brief moments, as it turned out, in the Air Force Club half. Thrust forward by Mohamed Hamid Abdul Rahim. Tries to make that challenge. Achu Sadoun waiting for the best moment to cross. Can't pull it. Yeah, past Milad Zakipor. So corner. Yeah, Kasim Majid. The midfielder all at centre half. His preferred position. Alimari now. One of the 2 substitutes to take this corner here for Air Force Club. There's the delivery. 2 in there. Well defended again. Enough yellow shirts there to just shut it all down and stifle and frustrate. Got in the way of the attempt from Ruslan Handoun here. Ahmadzadeh with that 4th minute goal after the Air Force Club error defensively. At the moment, it's basically setting up a playoff next week to win the group between Al Ittihad and Sepahan. And that one guaranteed automatic qualifying place in the last 16. A useful first touch there by Alimari. Extra energy there from Ahmadzadeh. He wrestles it back. The ball had gone out of play. So the Air Force Club will get it going again as quickly as they're able. Abdelamir, Majid. There's Alimari, Achu, runner on the outside, Sadoun, Ahmadzadeh, auxiliary wide defender now, with all the possession that Air Force Club are having. That's pretty blatant, isn't it? The officials between them not having much of it. A penny for the thoughts of these Sepahan supporters inside the Azadi Stadium. I mean, you know exactly how this is going to unfold, but I don't mean to say you're happy with it. Tough watch for those wanting Sepahan to get another goal. There will be occasional flashes because Air Force Club are likely to make mistakes and leave holes. But whether they quite have the conviction to really go for it is another matter. The defending's up to it though, isn't it, at the moment from Sepahan? Managed to keep the ball, Sepahan, away from Ali Jassim effectively since the break. Moganlu, good challenge there. So Mashan, Sadoun, very further forward, too square as well. Just tries to flick that into the general airspace of Ali Jassim. Daneshgar with that challenge. Milad Zakipur to complete the clearance. Back it comes again. Mustafa Sadoun. Yeah. Tough one to take. Sepahan playing this season in their 14th Asian Champions League campaign, second in a row. Didn't get out of the group last year. Indeed, it's been a group stage exit in each of the last 5 seasons they've competed in this competition. Sepahan, Air Force Club, as mentioned earlier, like all their Iraqi counterparts, have never got through an AFC Champions League group. Safely gathered by the keeper, but worth having a go. Alimari there, perhaps under instructions, a substitute. Nice height. Seem to have that covered the whole way through there. And Payam Niasmand. Moganlu. Won't find a Sadi. Not much of a connection there, it seems, between those two, is there? Trying to keep this energy up. Sepahan. Gubani with a throw. Ahmadzadeh. Ahmadzadeh again. Side forwards, dispossessed there. Abdulhamir, that was strong. Air Force Club build again. Jassim. Mashan. Achu. Mari. Mari again. And back, who's going to take that responsibility, try and just change gears. Sadoun, tempting cross, well defended. Between them, Daneshgar and Mohammed have done a real good job at the back for Sepahan. Comes short for Majid. Sadoun. There's the cross, it's not good enough. tempting there for Achu, who'd made that beeline to the far post, and their bodies colliding all over the show. Just a little bit too much on this, isn't there, from Sadoun? Just to tee up. The defender there is Mohamed, getting all entwined with Branko Achu. Niasmand fell heavily there, the goalkeeper. And they cleverly used the time to get the tactics board out here, Sepahan. As a player, Ayub Adisho won the league in Iraq with Al Talaba 3 times in the 80s. So got a gold medal round his neck in the Asian Games with Iraq in 1982. Just missed out on being a part of the squad that qualified for the World Cup in Mexico '86. You never know, something might be happening with the Iraq national team again. A really good start to the second round of Asian World Cup qualifying with those back-to-back wins over Indonesia and Vietnam. Not so Iran. Losing of a 2-goal lead against Uzbekistan. May come back to haunt them after the 4-0 victory over Hong Kong. Air Force Club again threatening. A nice height again for Niasmand. But there is a little bit of frizz of electricity from Alimari. Cutting in, left side, letting fly. The stage is certainly set for someone to be a hero here, isn't there? Sadoun. Ali Jassim. No, the quality isn't there. These crosses need to be better. They need to be weighted better. Brian Darbo. He's the player poised to come on now. Sadi is always going to tumble there and look for the free kick. This is the problem when the mentality shifts, because Reza Asadi is potentially there within just a nice bit of control and a push of the ball from a shooting chance really there. There might be one. Oh, for Air Force Club here. Cut across again from Sadoun. And again, and that will be Niasmand's. They'll try as they might. There is still no proper attempt, really. Payam Niasmand's goal. Look at that. Just want him to get back to his feet and start working for the ball again. Looking for the foul, looking to slow it down, looking to spoil and frustrate. And just bring the pace right down again and attempt Air Force Club into frustration-guided errors. So we've hit the last 20 minutes and the second half game plan is working out here for Sepahan, but it's right on the limit. The goal scorer, Farshid Ahmedzadeh, is the player that needs the treatment here. And Brian Darboe, French-born Burkina Faso international, much travelled. May well get another Champions League appearance in here. Looks like he's going to play the full 90 against AGMK in the 3-1 away win. For the last 21 minutes in the 9-0 against the same opposition. Step over, Bayesh. Out wide it comes again. They're all working so hard here to win the ball back. It's poked up for Moganlu, but again, nothing doing. Everyone back, including Moganlu now. Sadoun. Jassim. Majid goes for goal. Lifts it too high. Yeah. Just don't rush it. Just don't rush it. Mohamed Kashim Majid. But they've seen a lot of the ball, he and Al Imari, the two replacements in this second half. Now then, we're going to have a second change for Sepahan. So the 31-year-old Brian Darboe, versatile midfielder, has played all over the shop actually, this guy, including a brief stint with Blackburn Rovers in England after he made his name at Montpellier. Sadly, the game has completely passed him by in the second half. And okay, they've pushed Moganlu up, but he can help out in midfield, so going to finish without a recognised striker here, Sepahan, by the looks of things. And he just joined Aris Salonika. Darboe, so played in Turkey, Italy. Majid, that give and go, Jassim. Achu, Imari, dangerous cross, well defended, Daneshgar underneath it. For Moganlu, he's going to buy them a bit of time here, no. Super recovery there by Sadoun. Achu. Basha. Sadoun. Overlap for Jassim. Ali Jassim. Ali Jassim! Again, didn't properly get hold of it. And laces right through the middle of that, I'm afraid, from Ali Jassim, just when they need him to do it. He's been the star of the group for Air Force Club. Sadoun again. Majid moves it on. Jassim. Tight to him with Said Karimi. That's Darboe. Ali Jassim. Too many yellow shirts. Just past one. There's another one stationed. Ruslan Handoun. Franco Achu. Mustafa Sadoun. Hussein Majid. There's the little give and go. It's the turn from Abdul Rahim, who hasn't done much in this second half. Achu takes over, tries to forge that wall pass there with Abdul Rahim. Darbo gets back. Again, we've got a Sepahan player tumbling. And Ahmed Zadeh, not shy in making the most of contact like that, is he?
Substitution for Air Force Club. Player number 25.
So Saad Abdul Amir is withdrawn. This is Samson Eduku, the 27-year-old Ghanaian, again a recent recruit from Tamale City. Started the first match off the bench for the last 19 minutes in the Al Ittihad defeat, when they were so close actually to getting a point in that match. At least a point. They're all writhing around now. The referee, he had a handle on it in the first half, didn't he? Threatening to boil over again here. I mean, the Qatari official, he's a reasonably laid-back character. Rezaian's getting involved. It's all about the, let's be blunt about this, just buying a little bit of extra time the whole time. The Sepahan players are making the most of every contact. And I think they've got a case in asking what can be done about it. And Achu is clashing there with the Darbo. That's Togo against Burkina Faso in the middle of the park here. And he's going to feel hard done by as well, Franco Achu, for that. And I think he might have a case too, because there was no need for that reaction. Rezai and Sadoun also booked. The red card, plus Ahmedzadeh, Rezaian in the book, Achu, Bayesh, Sadoun, Air Force Club. Ramin Rezaian now. Well, they're being told to commit, aren't they? The coaches are telling them to commit men forward. That is such a risky play. It really is. And time again, not suggesting it will happen here, but time and time again, that approach is punished. Because even gifted an attacking situation, a set piece, a dead ball there, they're terrified of being exposed at the back. Majid now, Jassim! Oh, Ali Jassim, their hero throughout the group. His shooting boots are deserting him. He scored from further out than this, more than once in the group. But all his attempts have come straight down the throat of Payam Niasman tonight. They just need him to just find that bit of extra precision, either side of the goalkeeper. Now it's Darbo. That's a bit more like it from Sepahan. Moganlu. His touch is poor. Here's the break. Jassim. Achu. Ruslan Handoun. Will flick through, it might be a chance. Jassim steers it behind him. Oh, just at the last. Sepahan scramble it away. Achu again. Mashan. Handu. Edoku. Achu. Masha. Jassim. You need him in the box. Handu. Alemari. There's the overlap. Good pull back. Headed across off Abdul Rahim, and he couldn't help it into the path of a blue-shirted colleague. It's just going to the wrong place every time when Air Force Club are coming forward. That Achu station just behind. Then Ali Jassim tries to lift the level. Majid, his pass is shut down. Majid again, crossing to the mixer, beats them both. Edoku there. Comes Handoon as well, just drifting into the far side. He doesn't quite commit, does he? Almost sort of pulls up a yard, doesn't he? Thinking the first player is going to get the touch on it. Agony, really. Both sides of the agony coin, depending on whether you're Sepahan or whether you're Air Force Club here. Shake of the head, that may well be the vignette the whole way through tonight for the visitors. A defeat knocks them out of contention, and it's going to be 8. Occasions that an Iraqi team has failed to negotiate the group stage of an Asian Champions League campaign. Plenty of encouraging signs. I mean, they've got a lot of ability, haven't they? Clearly Air Force Club, but the cutting edge just hasn't been there. Oh dear. No from Majid. Their long-range shooting has been on point in this group. That's the frustrating thing about this. I mean, their 2 goals at AGMK and the 2-1 win both came from speculative efforts. And Ali Jassim has been used, cutting in from the wing on multiple occasions in this group. He's certainly got a shot on him and a finish, Ali Jassim, but just not tonight. And Ahmedzadeh has it. Has to take on Sadoun. Ahmedzadeh holds it up. There with Dalbo. Incredible scenes here as Sepahan have the ball deep into the Air Force Club half. So then, Al Ittihad versus Sepahan next week at the King Abdulaziz in Mecca. What a match that is going to be. Should Sepahan see this out? They're very close now. Yeah, it's all threatening to bubble over again. The Air Force Club players want Ahmedzadeh to get to his feet. Oh, that's a big swing thrown there by Hadi Mohammed. It's all just bubbling over. Contact in the face there of Alemari. The officials really earning their corn right now at the death. He was across it all, wasn't he, in the first half? The biggest challenge up until now for Abdul Rahman Al Jassim has just been to try and keep a lid on this, well, let's call it for what it is, time wasting from the Sepahan players. Hadi Mohammed certainly involved there, and Sharif Al-Imari has basically taken one to the chin. Well, how many times do we see it? Yes, there's contact, but it doesn't warrant that response, does it? It just doesn't. It's not a point about individual nations. Everyone does it. Handbags in old money. Another red card, this time to Hadi Mohammed. Well, he did raise his hands. You could see that from the earlier melee, so they're down to 9. Now Sepahan. We're almost at the 90-minute mark. We're going to have a ton of stoppage time again at the end. 2 players sent off tonight now for Sepahan. Javad Senejad, now Hadi Mohammed. So bruised and battered, and these players are going to be out for the Al Ittihad test next week. And it's all about getting over the line tonight, isn't it? It's just all about the immediate challenge to be negotiated. Well, he's refusing to go, isn't he?
Additional time.
It's all very ragged, isn't it? It's pretty unseemly, let's be honest. He doesn't want to go. There's a clear red card showed there to Hadi Mohammed. Savish Yazdani is being readied. One of the 30-something brigade, and Niasmand has decided to do what he's doing. Yeah, 10 extra minutes. That's from now. So, well, the player coming on, 31-year-old Savish Yazdani, tall, imposing, another international player, centre half, Yazdani. So that's the switch. Goes inside along. Side Danishgar after the red card. So Yazdani in then just to try and see this out. Majid. This knows how the Sepahan players are going to react if Air Force Club can grab one. Better shot from range that time from Ali Jassim. Niasmand beats it out. There goes Darbo. No, has been the way with Sepahan's attacking. They're not interested. Mustafa Sadoun. Sadoun, 2 in the middle. Flicked header again. That time from Abdul Rahim. Claim from Niasmand. Well, he's done this multiple times in the group, Ali Jassim. We know he's got a shot on him, but Niasmund has been in the way of everyone tonight. Moganlu will try and hold it up. Well, just like wading through quicksand, isn't it? The way Sepahan have approached the offensive side of their game in this second half. But can you say it's been a tough watch, but it's nigh on close being effective. Achu. Here's Sadoun. Here's Majid. Where's the movement? Well, there it was, but Sepahan lock in. Brian Darboe brings it into a little bit of room. Oh, he's not allowed to do so. It's a good challenge from Iduku. Jassim. Majid. Alimari. As Dani thrusts it forward. Mahmoud Marchand. Kazim Majid. Past Darboe first. Majid goes square again. Jassim. And a couple of sighters. Jassim force wide, feeds it to Mustafa Sadoun. Duki back, Majid. Andoun. Alimari. Hey, man of blue shirts in the box. Alimari! Oh, he's fizzed it wide. Players from both teams fall to the ground, exhausted. It's a pull just wide of the target there. Goodness me. I just wondered if that was the moment. They were very patient. They went round the houses. And he's very close now to going into this final day showdown. Marais. Achu replaced by Frank Abogo. Anything they'll try here. Cameroon player. Majid. Alimari. Majid. Jassim, head down. Pass rather than shot. Andoun, how many more recyclers have they got in them here, Air Force Club? Bogo completely misses his touch there. And the answer is, who's the first of them? Recycle. Alimari, Sadoun. Get it in the box. That's where you're going to do the danger. Ball kicking up a little. Sepahan again doing the defensive job. Darboe now. Darboe will try and roll it. Abogo. Sadoun. Lifts the ball long. It's going to be too long as well, isn't it, for Ibrahim Bayesh? And one of the biggest cheers of the night is reserved for that pass too heavy. Rugged, no nonsense, shall we call it professional defending from Sepahan, has outmanoeuvred all the Air Force Club possession in this second half. Not going to be again, it seems, for Iraq in the AFC Champions League, but goodness me, what a final night in Saudi next week. Al Ittihad versus Sepahan. Sepahan will need to win that. Point enough for Al Ittihad to win the group and go through. I mean, with the 3 points tonight, Sepahan certainly moved themselves into contention as one of the best second place finishers. The final minute now of the extra 10. Majid, one last surge now for Air Force Club. Ali Jassim steps inside. Here's Majid. Majid with a shot, it's too high, and that could be that. Yeah. Injuring yourself, diving and not being required to make the save. Yeah, we know how taxing that can be. Payam Niasman certainly does. We're at the limit here. Now then, this has to be last chance saloon for Air Force Club. The blue shirts swarming forward. It's Ali Jassim. It's wide for Ali Mari, and the cross is too high. The quality hasn't been there when they've played against the 10 men in the second half. Sepahan with an extraordinary defensive effort. I mean, the offensive part of the game, well, it's just been erased from memory. And the team in yellow in this second 45. 2 red cards, but a single goal looks to be enough here. It seems an awful long time ago now, doesn't it, that Farshad Ahmadzadeh rolled the ball over the line after the mistake from Mashan. There's 4 minutes on the clock when Sepahan got their goal. And boy, if they defended it in the second half by fair means or foul. They're going to have the win here over Air Force Club, who are knocked out of the AFC Champions League. Next week in Saudi, it'll be winner takes all, Al Ittihad or Sepahan. Sepahan may well go through in second place if they don't get that result in Mecca. Boy, though, what an effort to defend the lead and to end up with 9 men as well, but with the result they wanted. Javad Osedijad in the first half, and then late on Hedi Mohammedi was sent off too. But when they had all the possession and all that thrust and the energy, Air Force Club didn't have the guile to break Sepahan down. And it'll be a last day showdown next week in Saudi to win the group and go through to the last 16. A tough watch at times, but Sepahan will say, who cares? They have beaten Air Force Club here by 1-0 in Tehran.
Just Arabic, okay?
Yeah, 1 minute.
1 minute, only 1 minute. Just talk about this match, okay?
ايه على المباراة احكي هيك يعني.
Okay. Just start. Just talk about this match.
الحمد لله والشكر. اعتقد احنا ما نستحق اي نتيجة. قدمنا اداء ممتاز، لكن هذا حال كرة قدم. الحمد لله والشكر. نقول مبروك السبهان وهارد لكنا وهارد لك جمهورنا بالعرض.
Thank you so much. Thank you حبيبي. Thank you حبيبي. آره فارسیه. خوبی؟ ما AFC. آماده ای؟ بازی رو خیلی خوب شروع کردیم، یه گل زود هنگام و اینکه بالاخره پیروز از میدان بیرون اومدید. بازی خیلی خوبی بود. نظر در مورد این بازی و این برد دلچسب؟
همونطور که گفتید بازی خیلی سخت بود برای ما. گل زود هنگامی زدیم ولی یه اخراج نیمه اول هم داشتیم. زود هنگام تیمون 10 نفره شد. خیلی باید میدویدیم، فشار سنگینی بود و فکر میکنم در مورد داوری هم یه اخراج دوم با ناحق بود و اونا هم 2 صحنه بازیکن حریف آرنج میزد تو صورت بازیکن. فکر کنم مستحق این بودن که حداقل یه کارت قرمز براشون بده. حالا نمیدونم وار بود چک کردن یا نه. احترام میذاریم به تصمیماتشون، ولی در آخر از همه بازیکنان هم تیمیام تشکر ویژه میکنم. دویدن، جنگیدن با 2 اخراجی. خیلی کار سختی بود و تبریک میگم به هوادارمون که اینجا تشریف آوردن. هم هوادار آقا هم هوادار خانم، دستشون درد نکنه. خیلی زحمت کشیدن، مبارکشون باشه.
تبریک میگم، ان شاءالله تو مرحله بعد ببینیمتون.
ممنونم.
مرسی، سپاسگزارم. مرسی. ممنون. تشکر. ممنون. تشکر. دمت گرم.